In this video, I'm going to show you how I made this floral arrangement for Mother's Day. Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Janet and this is where I talk about silk flowers and weddings. Before we start, let me quickly show you the materials that I've used. I've carnations in wine red, pink and yellow, cream lisianthus, eucalyptus, variegated leaves, and some berries as fillers. For this arrangement, I'm using this basket and it already has lining in it, which would be really useful if you're using floral foam. This time, I'm not using floral foam. I've used pipe cleaner and weave some meshes like chicken wire to hold my flowers. I've got a couple of them so I can overlay them inside my basket. So I will roll them up and put it inside the basket. So one layer down and curl the ends in and put it inside, crisscrossing. You don't want to scrunch it up, otherwise it will just be rolling inside the basket. Now it's done. It's not really moving. I'm gonna start with the eucalyptus. When putting stems in, you want the stem to go through both layers of the wire meshes. So it holds the stem and it shifts slightly, but when you've got more stems in it, it's not gonna go anywhere. So I've laid out the eucalyptus like a star. Make sure you evenly distribute them for all directions. Then I do the same with the variegated leaves. I would put them in between two stems of eucalyptus. When I was placing the leaves in the basket, I have decided that this arrangement would be a low one. I mean, the flowers won't go any taller than the basket handle because I don't want the handle to be fully hidden by the flowers. And remember, you need some leaves in the center as well to hide the mechanics. As you can see, we have this lovely little bud here and this line here. This could be lovely for an asymmetrical design, so I'll place it on the side of the basket. And I will use the bigger ones to build a base for the carnations to sit on. And on the other side. Now let's move on to our focus flowers. These lovely wine red carnations. I will lay some of them in, scattered around. I will leave the wine red for now and add the pinks. And it's time to add the yellows. Adding these yellow carnations is like adding sunshine into the floral arrangement. Now let's add more wine red carnations into the arrangement. I want this little bud to pop right next to the yellow one. Last but not least, let's add the fillers to fill up the space in between the flowers. You definitely want to hide all the mechanics for every single directions. Now we are almost done. Now's the time to tweak the position of your flowers. Make sure the flowers are not touching each other, and you may want to swap the positions of certain stems. Feel free to do it. There's no correct way to arrange flowers. Just follow your heart and do it. As you can see, the leaves here are quite symmetrical. I would trim some off so they look a little bit more natural. Feel free to bend the branches as well. Sometimes you don't need to cut the leaves, you just need to bend the branches. No, this is still a bit too long. Here we go. I've spent some time tweaking the flowers and now it's all finished. As you can see, the basket handle can still be seen but not fully exposed. I always make sure all my flowers are on different levels and they are not touching each other. This gives dimensionality to the arrangement, and I will make sure the mechanics are fully covered. I hope you've enjoyed watching this demo. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.